Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick video about this issue I had just run into recently on my Yamaha XV250. The issue was my headlight was burnt out, and at first I had considered it was just an issue with the Chinese drop-in LED bulb that I had put in, so I was just going to leave a bad review because it was only a couple months old, put in my spare bulb and be all set. But I put my spare bulb in and it did not light up either. So I checked the continuity on the bulb was good, and then I started looking at my wiring diagram for this bike in the service manual. Once you see that, you'll notice that there's no fuse for your headlight, so I imagine that somewhere between the battery all the way up here there was a burnt out wire. Turns out that's not the case, so after about an hour of messing around with my multimeter on continuity, what I found out is that the issue is actually in your starter switch. So I have it stripped off the bike here, and you'll see two wires right on the top. This black and blue wire goes all the way down into your headlight container and then back up to this switch box. You can see that black and blue there, where it gets switched to high and low and then sent back to the headlight for high and low beam. The red and yellow wire is actually your positive voltage input, and then it gets sent through this blue wire, but it's sent through the starter switch because this is actually a momentary interrupt. So while this switch is being pressed, there's no continuity between these 2 points, and that's supposed to turn your headlight off while you're cranking the bike to give you higher cranking voltage. You can see my switch here is a little crusty, and when I put my multimeter on here, the continuity was going in and out if I just jiggled this. So there's something going on with my switch here, and I'm going to take this whole loom inside and spray some deoxidizer in there. You can see the loom comes down here, it'll wrap through here, and it breaks right here. You can see that blue and black as well as the red and yellow. So if this happens to you, just take your loom out. It should be pretty easy up to this point, and then see if you can clean it, or maybe even you might have to replace this switch, which will require a little soldering. But if this happens to you, check out that and see if that's your problem.